Alright everybody, welcome back. Today we are covering some more Kuro no Kiseki news, this time regarding two new characters, sub-characters, and that being Elaine Auclair and Rene Kincaid, as well as some more information regarding the law alignment system. So, let's get into it. And once again, I am reading the Gematsu article translation, so if you want to read it for yourself, I'll drop a link in. So, first off, we got Elaine Auclair. She is voiced by Chua Saito. If you aren't too familiar with her, she voiced characters such as Itagi Sanjogahara from Bakemonogatari, Homura from Madoka Magica, or maybe Aoi Asahina from Danganronpa. Alright, and she is 24, she wields a knight sword, and she is 168 centimeters. I'm not in any position to tell you what to do anymore, but at least draw the line somewhere. So she is an elite bracer and the youngest to achieve an A rank in the Calvard Bracer Guild. Known as the Sword Maiden, she is an elegant and dignified beauty with hazel blonde hair that streams in the wind. She's often featured in the news in the Republic, and while she has even received offers to become a model or actress, she's persistently sticking to her path as a bracer. She chose to become a bracer after graduating from a prestigious school and having a fondness for traditional swordsmanship. Achieved remarkable results both at home and abroad. She was granted the qualification to become an A-rank bracer by the guild headquarters at the young age of 23. Then Vaughn, her old childhood friend with whom she spent her school days, returned to the capital city Edith and started work that might cause friction with the guild, which worried her, but... And here's some screenshots about that. More to look at some scenery. And it looks like she's next to Zen, just having a conversation with somebody, probably. Recognize that gourd from anywhere. We have Rene Kincaid. He's voiced by Jun Fukuyama. And if you aren't too familiar with who he is, or who he's voiced before, I'm pretty sure a lot of people should recognize him already. But if just for memory's sake, he's the voice of Lelouch from Code Geass. He also voices the main character of Persona 5. And he's also the voice of King from the Seven Deadly Sins. And he is age 25, he wields a military pistol, and he is 181 centimeters tall. You don't seem to have changed to the way you leverage that stubbornness of yours. And he's an agent and assistant who works for the Integrated Analysis Office of the CID, the Central Intelligence Department. Under the supervision of his capable superiors, he has been able to handle himself well in a department divided by the president's aim, while dealing with a vast number of matters on a daily basis, and reliably gathering information and conducting operations at the local level. He leaves a stylish and competent impression with his well-ordered suit, which is complemented by his glasses, and has many female colleagues who admire his smooth working demeanor. Shocked, but convinced that his childhood friend has started working as a Spriggan, he and Van do not hesitate to take advantage of each other's positions. But on the other hand, when their childhood friend Elaine decided to join the guild in her school days, Rene was the only one to support her, and acknowledges her work as a bracer even after becoming an analyst for the CID. Okay, and here we have some screenshots of him. This guy right here has a very Lloyd Banning style mullet going on. So we finally have some more information regarding the LGC Alignment System. This is something I've been actually really looking forward to reading more about, seeing how they implement it into the story, so let's check it out. So, the LGC Alignment. Allies and adversaries change depending on the player's actions and choices. The law, gray, and chaos values set for protagonist Vaughn will fluctuate as you progress through the main story and quests. Other than some of Vaughn's stats changing depending on these values, there will also be changes in the story's development, and the Spriggan's allies and adversaries from the middle of the story onward. With a high law value, you can fight alongside official organizations such as the Bracer Guild. But what will happen if you have high gray or chaos values? Okay, and here's a bunch of screenshots showing the differences here. So quests that affect your LGC alignment values will occur during the story. You will have to determine how to clear the quest from multiple options. Okay, and here is an example of where you have to select, if you choose to confess and return anything, in this instance both the client and your companion Agnes will be satisfied. But if you choose return without confessing, Agnes may not be happy with Vaughn's proposal. And changes in allies and adversaries. With a high law value, you can ask for the cooperation of the Bracer Guild, which prioritizes civilian protection. But if your non-law values are high, you may be able to cooperate with those who would normally be your adversaries. When they mention that the story changes from the middle forward, this begs the question, what is going to be canon moving forward? Are they all going to be canon in the grand scheme of things, considering how Hajimari played out? I'm really curious to see how that's going to work. And considering we have the option to go Law, Chaos, or Gray, it really makes for some good replay value. Because for me personally, it gets very tiring to replay a game over and over again. But if you're giving me the option to do it a different way and experience some things a new way, I think it'll make replaying this game a lot easier for a lot of people. So for the example here, you know, if you have a high law, you can ask for help from characters like Zin and probably Elaine. And I would assume if you're more chaos, you would get help from like the Heiwei or maybe even Hime from who we learned about earlier. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this all plays out. I'm very looking forward to hearing more about this game moving forward. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really curious to know what you guys think of all this new information. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. It would mean a lot to me. It would definitely help with the channel. And also consider following me on Twitter or maybe joining my Discord. I just recently hosted a giveaway for the new Altina Orion scale figure, which finally got a release date. So maybe, hopefully, you can get into the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.